I'm like, why are you talking so?
Oh no, what'd you say about that? Here's a gallon jug up there for you.
Are you good?
Your face like what? Gallon jug.
Oh, alright, yeah.
Come on, you got it. Nice.
What's crack-a-lackin', my friends? So, the week's been pretty crazy, had so much stuff going on, adding stuff to the gym, equipment, graffiti. I'm running like a madman all over the place. It's just been nuts, but I love it. So, instead of making workout videos, I just compiled a lot of my training highlights from this week, and I'm gonna do a commentary on it, so hopefully you guys can enjoy that. There will be a video coming out in the future on the program I'm doing. I switched up my programming, so I'm squatting a lot more. It's a lot different than what I was doing. But yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoy that. Big news coming out is next week, which will be the Thursday at 7 p.m. I will be doing a Q&A or an AMA, I guess, with Reddit. I've never done one before, but I'm excited for it. So if you guys are fans of the YouTube channel, I would love if you could get on there, ask me some questions. I'm a lot more comfortable with people who watch my content than just random strangers, which I'll probably get some of that. But if you guys have questions, and I always mess up. I always fumble my words. I have to get better at it. Take your time. Breathe. I always like talking to my viewers or people that watch my content. It makes things just more enjoyable for me. So check it out on Reddit. But right now we're going to dive into the commentary, and then I'll catch up with you guys afterwards for any other announcements or just to talk to you. Peace. Okay guys, welcome to the commentary. So this week has just been super crazy. I had a buddy of mine, JVH, who owns JVH Performance out in New York, come and hang out with me. So we did a training session together in a little mastermind. That's me benching 225. Now I'm at 275 or 295, I'm not sure. That's the big 315. And I think I was doing 3 sets of 2 at 90%. So I work up to, I wanna say 345 or 365. We'll see in a second here. So that's 345 right now. So I did 2 at 345. And if I go up from there, that will be, yeah. So I'm doing 365 here for 3 sets of 2 across, and really just pushing my strength and just keeping that intensity up and just working with some heavy numbers here. Felt pretty darn heavy, but good. So this is my last set. You can definitely tell it's getting tough. Starting to pause a little bit more, and I got my trusty spotter over there, which is amazing. And then I go right into squats. Now my legs are so banged up, if you guys have been hearing the videos, but they're starting to come back now. So it takes like a week of getting used to it. But I work up to 425. Just repping out some weight here. And I was trying to do low bar, but I just love high bar. I don't know what else to tell you. I'll probably mix low bar in here and there, but high bar just seems comfortable. I dig it and I like it, and I think that's probably what I'm gonna stick with. So sorry to offend you guys, but then I did some drop sets. So I did 2 drop sets, I think for 10 reps, 10 to 15 of just 315. And I was feeling really good with that, nice and smooth. So when I'm doing these squats, guys, I'm really thinking about bending that barbell across my chest. Helps keep it a lot more stable. Taking big belly breaths, keeping the weight in the middle of my feet, not too much in my heels, not too much in my toes, making sure that my knee tracks over top of my toes. And then I threw in some sumo deadlifts. I did 3 sets of 8 reps at 225, focusing on activating those hamstrings, sitting back more, and then squeezing my glutes. So I wanna just keep increasing my squat and my deadlift. My deadlift right now is my weakest movement by far. It's just embarrassing. So in order to hang with the big guys, especially in Strongman, we gotta increase that deadlift. And then we just did some swings. This is just to get some blood flow to the legs. I did 15 swings with a 70-pound kettlebell. But the day was great. I love when John comes up and he trains with me. He's a beast. There's a video with him on the YouTube channel, so you can go check that out. And then finished up the session with some narrow squats. So this is close feet, really working the quads here. And I'm just frying it out with 225. Lighten the legs up, baby. I was walking weird for a couple days, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't had one of these sessions in a grand time, so spicy. And the next day, it was supposed to be an off day, but I wanted to get some strongman work in, so I decided to play with some stones. So I think this is 250. So in my next competition, if I do it, I have to do stones to a 48-inch platform. So I got this platform from Rob Howe, who runs Magni Strength and was the promoter for Pennsylvania Strongest Man. So we've kept in touch, getting some equipment from him. He's just been such a help for me in my journey. And be on the lookout for a strongman competition at the Lions Den in the next 6 months. Just dropped it right there. So if you're listening, you're strongman, you want to meet me, you want to come out to the Lions Den, oof, it's going to be a good time. And I just worked all the way up, and this is the last one. And this is good just because it's just something different for me. And getting the stone up that high really forced you to get that thoracic extension and really use your hips and your whole body to get that stone up that high. Then I got more work in. I think this is a 300. And then I moved to the 330. So it's a 300-pound stone now. And I'm just working reps at the same height. So catching my breath. That one's a little bit more taxing. There's some tacky on there, which is nice. Leftover tacky from all them big burly sweating men. Love you guys. Big belly breath and focusing on just driving through my legs and using my arms, keeping them straight. You know, I'm not trying to bend my arms or hurt my bicep at all. And then I move up, I think, to the 330 from here. Yeah, so now this one's a little bit bigger. And just working it up. The highest I've ever gone on a stone so far has been 385. And right now in the gym I have a 395 and then all the way up to a 435. So getting ready to give those bad boys a go sometime soon. I just got to get some tacky so I don't drop it on my face or my toe and die. And then here are these interesting creatures, axle bar deadlifts. And I was trying to do it with conventional grip and just work on my grip strength, and it's so challenging. So if you guys really want a good grip workout or see how bad your grip is, do axle bar deadlifts conventional. So I did a bunch of sets of 2 or 3 reps, and then at the end I went suicide grip over under, and I was just like, wow, that makes a huge difference. But I need the grip work, so I'm trying to just really work on my weaknesses. And then you guys know this place is Never Sate. A couple highlights from here. I made a whole video on it, probably the video before this. But this is 275. I did 3x3 at 275, and then I had an awful attempt at 315 where I literally lost all my air coming down, tried to push, stalled out, thought I was just gonna die, and went again. My hair is so curly. I don't know if it's the air in Maryland or what it is. Oh, you suck, go home. But anyway, in between I was doing ab rollouts. My abs are kind of still sore from these. Pathetic. But like I said, attacking weaknesses. On that press that I missed, I really just lost my my breath there. And that just shows you the importance of when you breathe and brace properly and when you don't, which in the future, that is a video I would like to do because it does make a world of a difference in big, heavy lifts. That's it, just me taking my time, rolling out. Then the next one, I did barbell rows, so this is 275. I really like barbell rows. They're one of my favorite back exercises. So if you're not doing them in your training, make sure that you are. A little bit of leg drive. And then worked on keg clean and press. That's another event in another strongman competition. I worked up to a 225. Just getting comfortable with it. I'm really trying to focus on my breathing too, because I always feel like I'm gonna pass out whenever I do them. And we're back at the den. And here is, I don't even, what is this? 405 plus 30. So this is 435. Right there that I was just slaying. And I did some hip thrusters, another little secret movement I've been adding into my arsenal. Love them. And then the last one I kind of stole from Brian Alsruhe. Don't tell him. But I had this crappy back extension machine that I never used until today. And I was doing 225, just working on that weak spot in my back for my deadlift, and these things felt fantastic. So if you have one of these crappy back extension machines like I do that I found in a basement, you can put it to use, because other than that I was just sitting there and I was getting ready to get rid of it. But the tables have turned, and I'm gonna use this thing to be, I'm gonna be getting freaky strong with this bad boy. But that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you enjoyed. So that was the training for the last week, kind of just some highlights. I was at Brian Alsruhe's place. I had my buddy John from JBH Performance come up, and they're just great people and great tools to have, especially in training and coaching. You know, I like to pick John's brain about sports-specific training or getting speed and agility work in, and then Brian, the strongman stuff, is totally up his alley. And what we always talk about is just investing in yourself as a coach, and you can't ever know too much. So when I don't know something, I blatantly will admit it. I'll tell you I don't know, because I'm an athlete coach and I'm always growing, always learning, and there's things that I don't know the answer to, but I reach out to people and I have a nice big resource bank. So that's one thing, you know, never let your ego get too big, okay? And just always try to learn from somebody or something, regardless of their age, you know, where they're from or what their background is. We can all learn something from somebody. So that's why I like going to places, investing in myself, and then earning the interest off of that knowledge. So can't thank you guys enough, everybody. I never say, John Hogue from JVH Performance, you guys rock. But yeah, so like I said, I got the Reddit Q&A, or the AMA, I guess they call it, coming up next Thursday, 7 p.m. my time, like I guess New York time. So check that out. I would love for you viewers to get on there and ask me questions, you know, and just pick my brain. And if I don't know, I'll tell you I don't know. But if I do know, I'm just gonna give you everything based off of my experience. Hopefully it can help you and benefit you, but you guys are amazing. Trying to get an Al Thrall collab in the works and maybe flying to Cali. You know, we'll see how that whole thing goes. But this channel's growing, and I can't thank you guys enough for making this happen. I've been at it for years, and there's so much stuff you guys don't see going on behind the scenes. And I've had this channel for, I think, like 4 years. You know, nobody watched the video. But now it's starting to pay off, and it's you guys, the commenters, the like uppers, you know, and the support system that make this happen. So you guys are fantastic. You're amazing. If you're coming to the Brian Alsruhe seminar September 19th, I can't wait to meet you and see you. I'm sure Brian can't wait either. He's so excited. We talk like every day about it, and we're pumped. It's gonna be something amazing. I think we got like 2 spots left now. So if you wanna be those last 2 people to get in on the seminar, let me know, okay? But I'll put the link below. Anyway, until then, guys, just keep being awesome, keep spreading positivity, and just getting stronger mentally and physically.